Getting set for first pitch tonight from Busch Stadium. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. Darryl Kyle is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Everett Cabrera makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ballgame? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Cameron Maybin will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Yonder Alonso will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. On the way. And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. Lee is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Bob Adorno will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat, because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. This is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Matt Carpenter steps in now. Here's the first offering. Opposite field to left. And that's going to get down out there.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
He's set. Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here comes a 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Cabrera retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. First pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maven back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Number 5 digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a sliding effort there, but he can't knock it down, and that'll plate the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here, as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Cards forced to settle for one. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Padres nothing. Chris D'Onofrio leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Hitting out for the Padres, left fielder Chris D'Onofrio.
First offering on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Will Venable waits on deck. Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Will Venable will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Chase Headley as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. On the way. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 1-0. Kenny Reardon will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Baseman, Kenny Reardon.
And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The next pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Well, this guy is a joy to watch out there in center field. He's got those long strides that allow him to close on the ball quickly, and he's able to track this one down and put it away.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. First pitch coming. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
In now, Darryl Kyle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jed Jerko will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Jed Jerko.
First pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Yasmani Grandal will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now here's the pitch. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Stepping in now, Bob Adorno, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
1-0 on the way. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
A 2-1 offering. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Come on, Cardinals.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cameron Maben will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He waits, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Let's stop the bleed right here.
Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back.
Let's get him out.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Swing and a bouncer out in front. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way.
Here we go. Ha!
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Michael Lee waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses, ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Nate Walker waits on deck. Here comes the 3-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the full count offering. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
First and second now, one man out. The 1-2 with one away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here comes a 2-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Just get the base hit already.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and that is 27 for him on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, and on 3-2 with 2 on, he knows at the plate he's going to get something to hit here, but I doubt even he thought it would be this good. He drives this one right over the wall.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 5. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, first baseman.
Kenny Reardon will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they're really trying to put the hammer to him here in the early part of this ballgame. This moves another runner into scoring position, and they're threatening to add on to their already good-sized lead.
Come on, Kenny.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Johnny Peralta will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and the lead is now 5-0. Yonder Alonso will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 23, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
3-2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Chris Denorfio will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Okay, pitch out.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting Will Venable. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. 1-0 on the way. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And Peralta will put this one away for route number 2.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Chase Headley will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it, just a bad error.
Jed Jerko will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
Get the strikeout, man!
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Darryl Kyle will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Let's go!
1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice cold water here.
So 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
3-1 on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Let's do it, Cardinals!
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here we go.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, It ain't happening here.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Robbie Erlin is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Matt Carpenter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Stay out of the double play already.
First pitch to him.
Yep.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
The 1-1 home. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
Here's the 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third. Michael Lee will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Come on, Cardinals. Let's go.
First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Bud Black wondering how his guys are going to get out of this one.
All right, stay good.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, people might jump to some conclusions here, but with a base open and this guy at the plate, you don't even really want to mess around with the strike zone, and I think this pitch just got away from him. Nothing more than that.
Nate Walker will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Well, big bat so far tonight just belonged to that man right there. He picks up 2 more RBIs here. Now that's 5 for the ball game. He's proven to be a real handful with runners in scoring position.
Number 5 will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
From the belt. Kicks and deals.
No.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now the 1-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 coming. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Full count pitch on its way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Once again a 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Yasmani Grandal will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 8. Yasmani
Now here it comes.
Grandal.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, with the hole that they dug themselves here early in the ballgame, it's definitely going to be a long road back. But we've seen stranger things happen, and who knows? Maybe we'll look back on this home run as the one shot that got the huge comeback started.
So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle.
Seth Smith.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Everett Cabrera will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now here's the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Cameron Maben will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
And guys, with his speed, I don't think there's any guarantee that he was going to stop at second base. But once the ball hops over the wall, he has to stop at second with the ground rule double.
Don't let him score.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and It literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
The right-hander deals on 1-2, and a bouncing ball, foul. Another 1-2 delivery, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Overrated.
Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Let's win, Cardinals.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded, foul. Two out here and a runner at second. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Padres 1. Tim Stauffer is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Kenny Reardon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And the pitch. Ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Here comes a 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
In now, Darryl Kyle. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
The 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Chris Denorfia will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Will Venable will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Chopper, foul. From the stretch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
1-1 pitch now to Venable. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0 home. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
One on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mike Trout will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Center fielder, Mike.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Michael Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Payoff pitch coming. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nate Walker will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Number 5 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Here comes the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Here he comes on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yadier Molina would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Pause, now the pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jed Jerko will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so This might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Comes set, now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Nick Hundley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Everett Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Come on, guys. Turn 2. Don't let him score.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wait.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Runners are at first and second with one away. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's set. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Walker ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Cameron Maben will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Come on, get easy out.
Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Hold the bat right here.
1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Let's go.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Ready on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Move away right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two-two pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 7-1. Dale Thayer will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kenny Reardon will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but That's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
In there, 2-2.
You can do it.
2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Knock it out of here.
Now the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, 2-1. The 2-1 home. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Get the runner to second.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runner at first here, one man out. From the stretch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Converging or Maben and Venable, but this will get all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Joaquin Benoit will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mike Trout will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away.
Move the runner along.
Now here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
One out and a runner on second base.
Come on, Mike, let's do this.
Here's a 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
The 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with the 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1 coming. Fouled back.
Swinging anything close.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On the way. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
All right, Michael, here we go.
Hitters count 2-0. Fouled back.
Come on.
2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Come on, let him walk ya.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing it.
Nate Walker will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Now here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out.
Come on.
He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Showing some confidence in his young catcher to throw that pitch down there with that runner on third base.
One pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
All right, Walker.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. 1 there. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Padres 1. Randy Choate will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Yonder Alonso will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman number 23.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
1-0 pitch now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Chris Denorfio will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Here we go!
Now the 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Reardon is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Will Venable will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Woo!
First pitch on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Venable thinking about 3. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Chase Headley will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here comes the 1-0. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
The 2-0. Out of play. The 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. This ball will be chopped foul. A man on third with 2 down.
Stop it right here.
Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3 and 2.
Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch one more time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Alex Torres will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 5 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here it comes. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 home. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman,
Kenny Reardon will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And that's too high, ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 2-0. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. A 2-1 offering. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's the full count offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Johnny Peralta will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch. Yeah, good eye.
The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Peralta waiting, the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing left field and batting.
Jed Jerko will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one, all right.
Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher,
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Alexi Amarista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Alexi Amarista.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-2 once more. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
He waits, now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 9-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.